stream kind of ended early on an accident. What's this? What? Which tower? Fast travel there.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Right.
That's it.
Someone. Ha ha!
Ah. How about not? Okay, we're done. Wait. Some beast. Beastie.
Revelio.
What have we got here? Little niffles.
Levioso. Settle yourself.
Okay. Hogwarts. Yeah. And fast travel. Okay.
Welcome back.
New spell.
Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
X, triangle X, square, circle. There we go. Aristo Momentum. Let's see. Aristo Momentum slows the motion of enemies and objects. The larger the target, the less effect the spell will have on it. Okay.
Very good. That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
That's not on you.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Well, that's interesting. Alright, now let's go do that other one. Oh, Fluxweed. I think I've done that. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Learn Defindo. That'd be useful. Anyway, we could do this one.
On another adventure, are we?
Okay, which... rather not deal with him. Okay.
No. Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Okay. Unlock that now. Nice.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Fair enough.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
X, square, square.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp.
And we'll put it here.
I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Okay, the discussions are a bit out of order, but it's all good.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Yeah. Okay.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp's Aura Badge. Auras comprise the military industries, magical law, enforcement, and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Aura Badge belongs to Professor Sharp. It's pretty cool. Now, about that...
Hello, Homora.
Let's see what we can find in here then.
Revelio.
Nothing new, I guess. Right, now what? No, it's this one, and that's... We're gonna have to wait on that one. So, competition... Talents, okay. attacks, deal additional damage, and break shields. That's a good one. I think something we should probably do is go sell some magical beasts, and then see about getting some more stuff. So go here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
Cool.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Defindo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Oh boy, it's going through all of them.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Is it done? Is it over? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's go in here.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of Whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Okay, well, there's the triple feather. Oh, wow. Unicorn hair. Maybe we can get some unicorns. So there, pumpkin fur. Honestly, most of these are something I can get myself. Anyway, let's go ahead and sell some beasts.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
probably should try to save the... there's a little... what was it? These ones, the nifflers. So this one. Let's keep the golden one. It's cute. Beast can be added to... yeah. Okay.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Okay. Now, let's go over to...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Let's see. I want to go over to the scroll shop. Can I go through? Okay. Hello.
You'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
I'm passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Okay.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Let's go do it.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
There we are.
This must be it.
Hopefully this isn't me getting
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Can I just stun?
Stop! Stop, bandit!
Okay, try again. Come on.
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha Mora. venomous tentacula.
No. Well done.
Revelio.
Okay. Must be that over there.
Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Arrest on the left. Incendio. Defindo. Ringo. Incendio. Arrest on the left. Defindo. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Okay.
Revelio.
There he is. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, just... Oh, bugger. Go over there.
Revelio.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Oh boy. Okay. Nita.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Happy to be rid of it. I'd like to be paid. Yeah.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Okay. And I guess we could...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Could go in here.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Fair enough.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Alright, how are we doing on time? Okay. Doing pretty good. I think we're good. How far away is it? Okay. Just a quick run over there. I think I should take a look at the map. Alright. Let's teleport over there. That should do it.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
All right.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what they're doing.
Perhaps I'll scout around Feldcroft for something to poach.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Arrest her.
Come back here.
Leviosa.
If I have so much as a scratch on me, you'll be sorry!
Oh, 3,000 damage. He's dead. He's definitely dead.
Sometimes I wonder if you're actually content to be in this, or if you're secretly harboring a desire to become a seer of the clouds.
What? Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go in here.
Leave the hawk clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk clumps while I better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Incendio!
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Okay. Cool. Huh. Oh, that's right. What's up here? Okay.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Let's fight it.
Confringo. Defendo. Arrest
Okay. Let's try this here. I'm curious.
One less foul hulking brute.
Yes. Okay. These. Is that a... It's a doll. I think. Yeah. Okay then. Anyway, let's continue on. Cute. Alright then. Sirona is a letter. Smaller. Okay.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Alright then. Actually, we'll just teleport there. Hogsmeade. Yeah. And we could stop by the sports shop as well. Along the way.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's right here. No. What's this place? Ah, darn. Have to sell some stuff. Alright then. Where's the sports shop? Okay, all vendors. Ah, right here.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality.
Selling some stuff. Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Didn't you say
What are we
we
looking
have,
for
like, a
today?
Broom upgrade?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay then.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggamel potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Learning from experience, or experience being the best teacher. Pretty sure that's called the School of Hard Knocks.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay. Shelf. Perfect for the room requirement. Anyway, I wanted to go over to the supply store over here.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Let's see, T-shaped potion, station spellcraft, medium potion, punning table with 5 small pots, potting station. One of the large ones.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
This is a good one to get. Shopping station. Okay. Done composters. Alright. I think we should go over to the...
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Oh, what was it? The plant shop. Try to buy some more seeds. Just adjusting my headset. Alright.
Revelio.
Okay. Cool. I don't think we need to go there.
Aloha Mora.
What have we got? Thought there'd be more, but oh well. Let's see here. Okay, let's stop by here and make sure we got all the seeds for him.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Yep, I did.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Okay. So we'll go over to the dogweed, deathbud. Okay, is it up here? Here we go.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
This is useful.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Sell this.
But your things will be safe with me until they're sold.
Close.
Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Let's check this chest here, shall we?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
So this. And there we go.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Alright, with that, we can now grow anything. So, let's go to our room requirement and rearrange a couple things, shall we? Okay. Nice. Just gotta go in here. Go ahead and collect these. Yeah. Okay. Dittany, Malasuite, Mandrake, Knotgrass. Let's put drink in there. And let's move. See this. Swap this out for a chance of damage. And these are going to need large ones, which we have. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and add it in the middle. There we go. Okay, Fluxweed. That is tentacula. Oh, I could do this. Nice. Okay. Control. Oh, I don't have anything in here. Swap this back to. Where is it? I got the Knotgrass and Dittany, so. Malasuite. With that, I believe I'm growing a little bit of everything, except for one, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. I believe the other thing was. Alright. Shopping station.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Let's put this. This looks good. Guess that is this is random. Let's see that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay. It's kind of our production area. So cool. Alright, now let's take a look at our zoo. There we go. Cute little fella. He's trying to steal it. Aw. Never fur. Oh, right. Let's see here. Beast items. Beast feeder. That's... breeding pen. 2 bees and produce offspring. Beast toy box. Outdoor items. Billy Week Hive. Okay. Let's put this bench right over here. And some pumpkins. Large pumpkins. There we go. Wishing well. There we go. Oh, here's where the trees come in. else here? Ground surfaces. Cool. No. Dang it. Hate it when I accidentally do that. The other ones. Oh. Interesting. How far I can explore here? I guess that's the limit. That's cool. You can find a little. Nice. Very nice. Go up here. Find all sorts of things. Interesting. Okay. You can almost spend your entire time in here.
Revelio.
Puffskin. Right, here we go. Cool. Alright, let's go see what we can upgrade. Some toads. We could do this one. Nice. Okay, let's see what we got. Completed a challenge for the Room of Requirement. Okay, nice. And I believe we... well, not yet. Okay. Well, cool. Well, something we could probably do for some more cash would be capturing...
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
And, I don't know, let's see. We'll probably add in, like, the opposite gender of the creatures in there. That way, when we get the breeding pen in, we can get an increased amount of animals or beasts. Super cool. Let's see what potions we can make. Good to make some of these. just double check on our stuff in here. Ah, okay. Nice. Sweet. That's cool. That needs another minute or two. Cool. Pick some of these up. Right. So we can do potions. I guess that is it. Okay. Oh. Maybe we can change that. I guess not. No, I'm not sure that it really changes. I'd like to change this, though.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
And you're gonna see more, bud. Let's see, the Quidditch board. I think it'd be a nice large one there. Then get size that. And put that much there. That will blow. Let's see here. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's see. What quests do we have? Professor Garlics. Okay, acquire and use all 3 combat plants. Grow and harvest some fluxweed. Fluxweed, right. That. Would have to be in here. Let's go ahead and swap this out then. Fluxweed. That takes 15 minutes, so we'll go do some other stuff. Let's see. Okay. Well, it is possible that within 5 minutes or so, one of these might have some fluxweed, but we'll see. Okay. How are we doing on time? Doing good. I think 20 minutes more, now it should be good. So I guess we could meet up with Sebastian. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's a long ways away. Okay then. Cool. Alright then. Guess we'll just kind of head over there and find anything along the way. Okay.
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff, except for me, that is. Makes sense. Not one for hard work, if I'm honest.
Definitely gonna have to fly there once I get out of the castle, which is fine. Cool window.
Revelio.
Okay. Just seemed like there would be.
From a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours asking me to afternoon tea? What did I tell you about making friends with muggle-borns? I am highly affronted. You will not associate with this friend anymore. And if I hear from this woman again, I will see to it myself that you don't.
Okay. Family trouble there. Okay, well, let's get to flying. Hopefully not crash into buildings. Off we go. This really is the best way to get around it. I'm gonna have to detour this way.
Revelio.
Actually, probably fine. Huh, I think we can... I think there is that on there already, so let's go. Rather skip the spider.
Revelio.
So that's the spider. That's... Where was the... Oh, I see it.
If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't agree with you at all. Moving forward because you've heard the hoot of an owl? Nonsense. That's what I... And where did I set my traps?
Okay.
Hogsfield. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft. The Ministry ought to loosen the record to feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Whoa. Oh.
Let's try and take this guy down.
Ah, but you trusted the wrong kind. And we see you about...
Revelio.
Where's the other one? Ah, there it is.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Incendio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
There we go. Nice. Got a talent point. Super cool.
Confringo.
Ooh.
Simply too many.
Did I kill them all with that? Still got magic, right? Yeah. Then it feels good to get that out of the way. And then 15 minutes from now, we'll be able to get that out of the too. And we'll be learning a new spell. Exciting.
Revelio.
Looks like there's a beast area, so I'll probably collect some stuff, some creatures. It looks like I'll be able to do it on the way. Alright. Very
Revelio.
Let's see here.
Now. Levioso.
I'll look after you. Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
How far is this one? Barrier. Ah, it's right there. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Please.
Oh, no, you don't.
There we go. Nice.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
Man.
Revelio.
Come on. Where did you go? You are here somewhere. There you are.
Levioso.
Gotcha. Right.
I'll look after you.
Okay. Well, if they're both, male and female, they'll be both be put in the room requirement. Let's go ahead and get started with this.
You made it.
Yes, indeed.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Yeah, he's not very...
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Huh. Okay.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
What are the details of this?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Dude. I think your robes are a little funky there. I mean, I've heard of robe malfunction, but...
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
We both want the best for Anne.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Really should need to know more
I'm sorry about
this
earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Oh, boy. Well, he's unwavering. Let's try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Yeah, we learn more
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Oh, crap. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, if we go to where the curse was cast, then perhaps we can learn more about it. I mean, yeah, it's just...
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. No good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Put me down!
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's great. Who's there? Sure you're not a muggle. Somebody there. You've made your last mistake. This is where you will fail. One less humour to worry about. Don't have time for this. I won't rest. You shall not.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Let me just grab this. Okay. Ooh, thank you. Okay.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
What about up here? Hello. Coin is always welcome. Oh, I forgot about the chomping cabbages. Could have used that in the fight there. Would have made things a lot easier. Well,
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
yeah. What's down here?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay. Anything on this table? Just a table, okay.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Anything on the outside?
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Interesting axes.
Incendio.
What spell would help here?
Accio. Conforto. Descendo. Levioso. Accio.
Seriously?
Confringo. Defindo. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Bombard deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by explosion that could destroy heavy obstacles. That might be a good one to learn. We don't have it though. Something we do have is this.
Reparo.
And that didn't do anything either. Right. Just great. Dang it. Search the estate for clues. Clues are behind. Good lord. Right bloody here.
Confringo. Incendio. Expulso. Accio. Reparo.
Serious? Come on.
Levioso.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Show the estate. Okay.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Okay.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, now I can get rid of it. Oh, hello. Give me a second.
Lumos. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Incendiary. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Probably should. Alright. I'm going through the looking glass.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well then, let's check our stuff here. Make sure we're all up to date on our stats. Okay, let's check our talents. Spells. Okay, creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Very nice. Dark odds. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. That's good. sticks. Okay. Ugh. That's good. Alright then, let's go ahead and add to the room of requirement. We'll collect our stuff and that.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Brilliant.
Let's manage. Let's see here. Okay. So we need a female in here. Okay. There we go. And ladder hippogriffs. They're both female. What space is the species?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
So if I were to put this one back, take this one out. Cool. Where's that? It's supposed to be forward. There you are. Okay. I think I could put the other. Probably put a lot of these guys in here. Be a little unnecessary though, but. Should try to get a male. Yeah, let's leave for now. Let's see what we can upgrade. Quartz. Alright then. Well, I think with that... Alright. Check requests. The High Keep. He's waiting for the Castle Ruin. Astronomy class. Professor Shell's class is at the top of the astronomy tower. There's an entrance room requirement, which they head there now. And then there's this one. Let's... What are we doing on time? Let's call it good. Well, thank you all for watching. You've been such a wonderful audience. And this has been such a wonderful game to play. And, yeah. See you all next time.